So I've got two pieces here. This was actually just together, and I just split these two pieces out from each other. So they were like this, and I just split this with my froe, and I think I'll get all four legs out of this. Okay, so I'm going to start with the smallest of these, and it looks like this end is the smaller of the two. I'm not really going for any particular shape. But I do want it to kind of square it up a little bit, or round it up a little bit, I should say, and make it a little more uniform looking. I'm not trying to be beautiful. This is a rugged piece of, bench legs here. So really, they don't have to be fancy at all. Now you can, if you don't have a lathe like me, well I have a lathe, but if you don't have a lathe, then you can actually just shape these with your draw knife and a spoke shave and get them very close. It takes a lot, it's a lot more work, and you'll probably be less accurate, but you certainly could do that. Especially since that bench wood is pretty soft, it'll conform, or it will, conform's not the word I'm looking for. It'll compress, that's the word I'm looking for. The fibers will compress a fair amount, and so if you're off a little bit in your draw knifing, just out of round a little bit, or the taper's not exactly right, then it should conform fairly well. I said conform again. It should compress and kind of fit that shape fairly well. So this is actually looking really nice. I like the taper that's on this naturally, and so I think I might just stick with that. I'm just going to shape this up a little. And then what I want to do is match the other pieces to this. Fairly close. Again, they don't have to be perfect. I'm not building a piece of furniture. I'm building a bench. When you have some diving grain, I find the spoke shave is really helpful because it will actually deal with that a little better than the draw knife. The draw knife will follow that grain where the spoke shave can't, and it'll actually cut off those fibers that are trying to dive on you. So that's it. I'm just going to do that. Has a nice, I kind of like this taper that it naturally has, and again, this is going to be at an angle, so and this will be, and so I'll have to reduce this on down, and I'm going to do that mostly on the lathe though. So now I want to match that to the others. Actually, I want to clean up this little section before I move on. So first we find our center point, and I just eyeball it. See, I think right there, that way, and that way, right about there where those lines cross. Center point of that one, and center point of this one, there, and about right here. Those two lines cross. And now, that's where our centers of our lathe go. 1, 2, wraps around. And so what I do is I have this set where it just fits at that spot, the base of the tenon. So that just fits. So that means that I can use this to define how wide that point should be. Right? So what I do is take this, and I'm going to cut down at the mark All right. So I got it to round now.
Just make kind of
almost.
a scrape.
Little scrape.
See?
Oh yeah.
Don't put too big.
Good. So that's.
It just hurts a little bit. It's not really cutting the top.
Yep, it's not round quite the round yet. It is now though, see? Almost there.
Is that little piece of wood hurting your hand?
A little bit. Alright, that fits. That's perfect. So that's how wide the tenon is at the base, at the shoulder of the tenon. Now we got to define how wide it should be here. So we take our caliper and we reset it to this one. So I just take this. It just fits. It just fits. Alright, now that's the width diameter that it should be. So I gotta take this one down a lot more. So here we go. I didn't put any oil in here.
On what?
On the points here.
Is that what the squeaky sound was?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was the nails up here.
Nope. It was the
Or
friction.
this rope.
It was the friction on the wood on the points here. So now, be all quiet. What?
We're not all quiet. Because that lathe is really loud.
Not the lathe, it's the turning that's loud.
Oh yeah.
Oh, watch this. It's pretty quiet.
Yeah. Actually, that's as quiet as the lathe is.
Whoa. Went a little too narrow there. Just barely. It'll be okay. Alright. Yep, come over this side. So now, what we have to do, I use my gouge here and take and connect these two parts. So I'm going to take most of this junk off. Most of this off with the gouge. And I'll come back with the skew chisel and get the rest of it. I'm going to take most of the wood off with this.
You want me to jump on the bench?
What?
Want me to jump on the bench
To get it what?
the legs in?
No, we'll just use a mallet. You can jump on it afterwards though. I don't know what?
How do you know it will hold you?
It's gonna hold you and me and Mama and anybody who can fit on there. It's gonna be very strong.
Wow.
Now the whole tenon's in the round, which makes this way better.
That's cool how quick it was like going way down.
Yeah. almost there. Really close now. So now I'm going to blend this part down. I'm just kind of blending the shoulder into the tenon here. A couple reasons for doing that. Oh, too much that time. One, so that if this needs to fall down further, it has room to do that. And the other is that that shoulder won't be in the way of my skew chisel here. It shouldn't be taking off much. It shouldn't be taking off much. I don't want it to. Because it's really close. I'm just trying to straighten it all up and get the last little bit done here. So it's a little fat in the middle. So let me get that. Let's call it good.
Let's stick it in the bench.
The what?
The bench.
Oh, to the fence. What are you talking about? Let's put this on a fence. Let's see. That'll work. Look at there. Come on out here. Okay. Here it goes. Whoa. That's not quite fitting all the way through. Let's see what it looks like though. It's not quite fitting either. Not making it all the way through. That one's making it all the way through. That one's not. So they fit nicely though. I'm excited about that. Looks like that one's going to be good. And we just need to ream these holes out just a little bit more.